Lieutenant. What's going on? Everything alright?
Oh, Victor, you there? So, oh well, Victor, what's going on? Everything alright?
Yes, Lieutenant. It's fine. How are you?
Oh, it's going good, Vic. Nice to having you back. For some reason, Victor, I do really apologize for not taking care of what I'd done. So, I just tried to, make a statement, so for now on, if that's okay. So I knew this is gonna happen and all alone, so so I didn't know what's going on about, well, we've been taking place in a whole weeks. So I knew that this is gonna happen. And I didn't know what's going on, so for now on, if it's not changes properly, so that means, well, you know what's going on. So, I was spoken to Jason before when I came back, so I knew this is gonna happen to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, Lieutenant. Yeah. For some reason, Lieutenant, I do really want to tell you things about when you spoken to Jason before, didn't you? Okay, that's fine. So, when I was, taking the real serious and all, so then, here is the big deal. So, for some reason, I do really want to say that if it's not a real problem, so then, here is my deal. So, obviously, I knew there is a problem with my situation. So I get to know where we just pointed, for some other reasons at a while ago. So I went to see everyone else. So I getting to know where all these people were. So when I get to that place right now, I don't know what Jason is gonna say, but nothing serious. But you didn't know what happened to Jason, didn't you, Lieutenant? You didn't know what's happening, right? So then, it isn't. So I get to know where we are, point. But the point is, there is nothing. There is nothing we can do to help everybody. But everyone else will make the ways, but not for us. Can't just do anything I wanted. So then, my deal is to make everything worse. So I have to say that if there's anything I can do to help people, so I came to see somebody in the whole place. So, for some reason I've just spoken to someone who was on the phone, spoke to David on the phone from last week. So now I came to see everyone else who make the ways to different. So I get to know where we are were. For some reason though, I have to get him back to place when everyone else who make the ways to do it. So not just for us actually, Lieutenant. So we get to know what we are doing. I let these guys leave. If they're not leaving, so that means they're not going to go anywhere until you have to get on with it. So I knew this is not going to be unnecessary unless if it's not on the radio. I listened to that on the radio, that the good news is, it's nothing. Nothing at all. I don't see anything on the radio at all. Nothing at all. So I didn't know what's going on with me, Lieutenant. It's not for me. My life is always over. Nothing serious. 'Cause I didn't know what I'm gonna do is to do so. So I cannot just do anything when I'm doing. Nothing to be serious. I ain't do anything all the time. So I didn't know what's going on, so we can't do anything when I'm just doing. Well, physically. So what I can do it right now is to keep myself busy, but otherwise it wouldn't. So I have to take care of myself immediately, so that I'd immediately get everything when I need. So we get to that point as we're wishing for. Not that all the time. Nothing. If there's nothing we can do about it, Lieutenant, here is our deal. But we didn't know about the information. But all I said is now, when Jason's spoken to me last few years, or whatever that is, so we'll get that to that point as we wish for. So we get into that place as we all wishing for. If we not wish for it, we can't wish for it. We can't wish for anybody else who make the ways to be in an impact. Nobody has been impacted. Never been impacted. At all. Right? So, what do you know about Jason? What do you know about him? Do you know anything about Jason? Actually, Vic, I do know everything about Jason. He's an intelligence, undercover. He's an undercover. But actually, he's a good agency, actually. For some reason, I do know everything about Jason as I speak. So for now on, Vic, Jason is an agency. He's intelligent, undercover, and an agency. But he's an agency and undercover. For some reason, we call it Undercover Jason. But he's actually undercover. So I knew this is gonna happen to him when he's going on a right on attorney. If he's on the right on attorney, so basically he's gonna do anything all the time adaptive. They're not gonna be serious at all the time, Vic. Give it a time. We know everything what is gonna happen. So you know, Vic, I'm sick of you not really talking about when all these people would do it. So what I mean is now, it's not complicated. So I think most of people who weren't doing it, so that's not my job. It's not my deal, isn't it? So we'll know it's true, and we'll know it's the other truth. But I wasn't telling the truth about him, would I? I wasn't telling Jason the truth. He was a good man. So I would suggest you to make your ways to be back on all the time. So yeah, you don't have to accuse me or something like that, would you? But you're a good man as usual, like Jason's. From now on, you doing it the right thing. Possibly as you do. Right, Vic, thank you for telling me about that all the time, but you may have to leave right now, Victor, but thank you for telling me things about him, alright? Okay, I've told you everything else, so you can leave right now and come back tomorrow as you wish for. You understand me, Vic? Okay, Lieutenant. I gotta go now. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Gotta go now, Lieutenant. Farewell, Vic. Come back tomorrow. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll have to continue on to make another files, just in case my files has to be backed up. Let's see.